Morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Cluster API Release Team v1.11 weekly status meeting. We are a sub-project of SIG Cluster Lifecycle, and as such, we abide by their rules, the community rules of conduct, which I'm sure you all know, basically boils down to let's make this a welcoming place where everybody can participate. Try to use the raise hand feature. We don't really have issues with this, but that is what we're supposed to say at the beginning of the meeting. If you want to add your name to the attendees list here, please do so. And let's get into the agenda. Um, Next milestones is today. This is going to be a little out of date. I just asked because Chris created the issue, so he owns this GitHub issue, so none of us are actually able to update it. So we're asking him to update it for us. So he needs to. I just told him we need to update this a little bit because we're going to have another beta. We're extending this calendar by 1 week.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody was aware of that. I'm not sure. We talked about that last time, did we? Or I think that happened since the last meeting. But essentially, yeah, here it is. This got merged last week, I think. I don't remember whether it was before or after. I think it was after our last status meeting, so we weren't able to discuss this. But essentially, since V1 Beta 2 is a lot of work, although I think things are going pretty well, they wanted another week in the schedule, so we're going to do that. Also, I guess that aligns better with the actual probable release date of Kubernetes 134, which is something Cappy always tries to kind of align with. So so that's the change. Sorry, and today the milestone is cutting the beta 1 release. These two tasks here are something we can start thinking about doing, but really, I think that effectively kicks them to next week since we're going to do that. So, oh, look, I think he's updating it right now. So yeah, all we're really worried about, I think, today is to cut this release. And then these tasks are something we need to start on now or next week. Um, I think we got a handle on that. BI team. Any of you guys want to offer status? I know what I think it looks like. I will. So Tuesday is my day to be CI report. I breezed over it this morning. It looks basically like it did last week, which is I see a couple flakes. It doesn't look like abnormal frequency. The two I looked at were known flakes, but then again, we have that constant failure that we're still trying to work out. It's been going kind of slowly. The current status is, I think we got them to agree that we could take a kind job and fork it so it runs in the EKS cluster, and we're all pretty sure it's going to fail there. So that will basically prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's the EKS cluster versus the GKE cluster. One of them IPv6 tests work, the other one they don't. We kind of already know that, but we really need to prove it. And then maybe we can get some more debugging information or figure out what's really going on by virtue of the kind job, because Cappy's got more moving parts and it's a little hard to see what's going on. So that's where we're at with that. We really need to either hide that test or come up with a fix, but it's been a week and a half. So I'll work on that today. Yeah, that's it for CI. Things aren't looking great, but I'm fairly confident we can do a beta release today because it's about the same as last week. Do we have an update from comms team, Chandan? How's it going?
All good going from the comms team. I don't have much to update. Like, there is some issue open which I asked them the review to review it, but they did not take much time. So yeah, all good.
Okay. Yeah, they've been pretty busy.
Yeah.
And then we can look. Oh, we already looked at the tasks, so this we don't need to do. Maybe I'll just reorder this because I always seem to do that first. Uh, and then the improvement board, I assume there hasn't really been much change here. Um, Nothing that I see, but if any of you have anything to point out, please do so. Yeah, I think it's about the same as last week. So, if you have some free time, um, which I'm sure you don't, but if you do, this is basically our priorities uh, for the remaining few weeks is see if we can knock some of these issues out.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's really all we have today. We'll get the beta 2 release out and then, or beta 1 release out. Next week, we'll do the beta 2 release. Um, yeah. Any questions, comments, anything? Looks like no. Thanks for coming, everybody. Uh, Talk to you in Slack, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everybody.